Hey everybody, check it out. What's up? It's Hercules Porsche's professional intro. Yay! Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hercules Porsche here. And today, it's not gonna be a gameplay video. I'm basically gonna be yammering for a long ass time. Before you turn the video off, let me just tell you about the recent Hotfix. It does not have an official name like Echo or Charlie or Sierra or any of that shit. It's just called. It's just a hotfix. It was on May 7th. Let's see, what did they do here? Big announcement. Apex suits are now editable. You can now edit every single Apex suit. That's huge. I'm gonna go into that. Um, Remote explosives had their throw lengths changed. Most of them decreased dramatically, but the packed remote explosives, which are for AV, they had that increased. So yeah, they're trying to make the remote explosive basically stop being a super grenade. So yeah, that's interesting. Be I think it's gonna be good for heavies. Heavies won't be getting trolled as hard. So we might see a slight return of the heavies. There's also like there's little tweaks. The militia armor hardener got a buff from 25% to 40% damage reduced. What else is there? I think they put a cap on how many jump modules you can have on your character. It's capped at 3. So that makes me sad. I never played around with a 5 module jump option. When I had the option, I would have probably needed an officer suit to do that. But anyway, yeah, they decided to cap that. They don't want the jump length over a certain amount. So another thing the heavies might like, because it was a bit ridiculous. Anyway, yeah. So this patch might, or sorry, this hotfix might contribute to heavies coming back. But there's a bunch of other tweaks that have been introduced, so I will be sure to link those. And I'm just opening boxes here because for filler. Um, what we are gonna do today is look at a bunch of different uh, Apex suit options. We're just gonna be playing around in the fitting windows today. I don't have a specific plan. I think I have most of my Apex suits out here. Yeah, that's good. You can see I just put a militia swarm launcher where there used to be a mass driver. Um, this is really interesting. I don't really like the modules on this suit, but I mean the fact that you can. Anyway, these suits are they're just, I don't know, crazy. Like this, like, see, this was a here's an interesting idea. Take off the plasma cannon and put in a shotgun, right? You can see all the shotguns I can't use. That's a little too PG intensive. Alright, I guess that's alright, but here's an example, right? Like, see that PLC changed to a shotgun. So as you can see, the PG CPU is they didn't make it crazy. They didn't make it crazy high, so you can't abuse these suits. But there are still going to be some incredibly ISK efficient things that you can do. Here was me playing with trying to edit a probably my favorite Apex suit, my Chiron Logistics. I'm really excited for what I'm going to be able to do with this. I'm gonna be playing with this a lot to try and figure out what the best, suit I can make with this. I just wanted to try and get a proto assault rifle and proto scans, which you can see I did there. I didn't have enough PG CPU to get a drop uplink. Wondering if there's something I can do to change that. So, let's see. So, is it what's how big is C? Well, I'll just put it complex for now. And let's try do I want to leave my needle on or my Okay, let's try this. I can just barely squeeze it in there with the Visium. Barely just squeeze in a Visium stable drop uplink. So that's the proto uplink with half the PG CPU cost. And yeah, there you have it. I've got how much? Let's see how much this suit costs to restock. Well, obviously, part of it's gonna be Aurum, because I put those damn Pirates. Okay, let's take those out. Put a Creo drone. Let's put a Creo drone. It is interesting. Experimental burst assault. Okay, let's put. Where's my Creo drones? By the way, guys, if you have Calantes, sell them to me. I'll list all the stuff I'm still buying at the end. But yeah, okay, so that's an expensive suit, but still for yeah, so a little more expensive than I thought it would be, but I mean, I've got the stuff proto that I really want proto. So I have proto assault rifle, proto scans, proto link, and yup. So I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys are just gonna have to bear with me because I'm. All right. So I made that a little cheaper. Oh god, I have my fitting space is all used up. Let's play with another suit and then delete it. Actually, why don't I go through? Okay. I don't know. Let's say this suit. No, I'm not trained into HMGs, am I? Let's say this suit I wanted an HMG on it instead. Boom. Now I've got an HMG suit. And I can run 8 of those just using some spare crap I have around. So alright, let's delete all these heavy suits. Make some extra room. Oh, here's something. Okay, so guys, there's 3 areas I really don't like to skimp on. I don't like skimping on HMGs, I don't like skimping on uplinks, and I don't like skimping on repair tools. Obviously, I had a skimpy repair tool there before, but I was just... Imperial Visium, that's a bit much. You know what? No, it's not. Okay, wait, what is that? What is it? There's no... Oh, that's the wrong uplink. I got my Imperial Visium stuff confused. Here it is. This is okay. Here's the best uplink in the game. Militia. I mean, for militia shotguns are pretty decent. So for like 150 a for like a little bit of MR points, I can get the best uplink on the suit in the game out without it costing me anything else, basically, without risking anything else. Or let's just say I don't want to risk my MR points because they're too valuable. Yeah, let's just do that. So that's 3 proto uplinks I can get out. I'm only risking 10,000 a suit. That's pretty good. I mean, militia shotgun or basic militia shotguns do pretty good damage, as you guys know. So, let's say I want a better dampener. Shields. What is a profile dampener? Let's say I'll throw a complex profile dampener on there, and just to make it a little more stealthy. And then we've only gone up by 4K, and that'll probably get under a good number of scanners. So you got a really cheap way to get a lot of proto links out. That's pretty cool. I like that. Let's make another version of this. So you guys, I've never really made the fitting video that I intended to, but one thing I always wanted to, one of my favorite go-to combat logi suits for a long time was a logi suit with a combination of a scanner, an uplink, and a remote explosive. And I could talk forever about why I like that particular combo, but let's see. It's still. We'll find a way to make this work. You know what? Let's just remove that, and let's just take this assault rifle down to, say, an advanced assault rifle. And we can, I don't like to skimp on uplinks, but we can, wait, let's check the restock cost right now. That's great. No, you know what? I like that. I'm leaving it like that is. I'm just gonna call that the go-to. And I mean, let's compare that with a suit, with a couple suits I already had that were trying to do the same thing. So this is like my was my go-to advanced logi suit for a long time. I'm playing Amar Logistics a lot more lately, so I haven't used this suit too much in a while. But let's see what we have here. So that's got a better grenade. I only put an advanced scanner on there. That's all right. Oh, I was trying to get the other stats. I was worried. Okay. Anyway, so you know, here's an all right balanced suit. Advanced. What did that cost me to restock? One of those things. Wow, that's a long load screen. Okay, one of these cost me 50K. And it had 240 shields, 450 armor. Well, let's go back to my go-to. And let's go back here. Okay, so my go-to's got a bit less shields. And armor. But You know, it's got precision enhancement. It's probably got a better repair rate, right? Let's see here. Armor repair rate 5. Armor repair rate, it's double repair armor repair rate. So here I have a suit with like double the armor repair rate of my old one. It's got a few less maximum hit points, but it's got some precision enhancement. The speed, whatever, the speed's probably balanced out because it's got this weird combo of kinetic and armor plates. But I also have a spare nano hive. So this is awesome. This might become my new one of my new go-to Logi suits that I've just created right here. I mean, this has been the combo I've loved for a long time on my combat Logi suits. That, like, obviously this is not for PC, but for just pubs. Back in the day, like even way back in the day before Apex suits were a thing, this was my idea of a combat Logi suit. A scanner, a remote explosive, and an uplink. And now I have that, plus I have an extra nano hive on the end. And I could do stuff. I could put... can I get a better remote explosive on there? Yes, I can. I'm going to do that, because most of mine have this advanced remote explosive. What I need to play around with remote explosives later. You know what? Let's duplicate that, because we're gonna be going into a game soon, very soon. Well, not. I can't promise that. We're gonna put some of those packed remote explosives. We'll place this with. Oh, just a little. Oh, literally 1 PG. So brutal. What can I take? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Oh yeah, we'll swap out the uplink. And what else should we do? R9? Oh really? That doesn't do it? I'd be sad if I had to go to basic. I can't do that. What can I put? What can I take off here? You know what? I'll just take off. That's right. They've got precision enhancers. Oh, okay. So they've moved where the PG upgrades are. There we go. Oh man. Now I'm out of CPU. Lame. Okay, I might need to just take stuff. That takes nah. All right. Oh, I know. Replace this. We'll put a... What are we going to do? Ferroscale plates. That's good. Alright, that'll work. Good old ferroscale plates. Always saving me lots of trouble. So, there we go. Now that's moving a bit slower than... moving a bit slower. What is that moving speed? 4.70. Bit of a slower run speed, but I got more armor and everything works. So yeah, the reason I'm doing this, so yeah, I could have remotes on a couple different points with this. I'm basically making this suit because oh really, those are only 1500? I must have had the cost wrong on those. I'm making this suit because I need to test the throw distance of these two remotes. So let's compare that suit to like what somewhat like a one of my favorite proto suits. Like, see, this is a fitting on one of my favorite proto suits, and this has got a couple scanners and a remote explosive and the game's best uplink. And I have to spend Amar points and Mimitar points to make this suit work the way I want. But that's just there for comparison. That's a proto suit. That's what it costs to restock one of those. And here's one of my new created Apex suits that I've been finessing to get just the way I want. I'm really happy I have this one right here, though. Yeah, it's not like crazy better than crazy better. It's not saving me crazy money, but I do have an extra slot for a nano hive, so that makes me that makes me happy to have nano hives on top of everything else that this suit would have had. Wow, it's almost identical. Restock cost. Oh no, it's almost identical to this one, not the other one. Alright. What else can I do? Okay, here's a great example. I'm just gonna tinker with this really fast. This one I like the modules on it. But here's the problem. I have played Mimitar Logi a decent amount. I'm always used to my repair tools being right here. So when I finally got a hold of this Shaman Logistics suit, I couldn't fucking I couldn't bear that the equipment had all been moved around. Like, my brain could not deal with everything being in a different spot. Here's something really cool. Like I've told you guys, I don't like skimping on. I don't like skimping on repair tools, and a basic repair tool, even with the Mimitar bonus, is garbage. But look what I've done right here. I'm just doing this to show the cost. Obviously, 2 repair tools is idiotic. Okay, 35k, and I've got my Mimitar Logi bonus. So for 35k, I'm fielding basically the best rep tool. Well, not the best rep tool. That's the Mimitar one, but the highest repair rate in the game right now is mine for 35k. And what's the best drop up link? We'll do it the Godged. We'll do the Godged again. And I still have some PG CPU left. That's incredible. What am I gonna do with it? I don't really like Regulator. I could upgrade this crappy basic assault rifle, but I don't like these 2 modules that much. I definitely don't like my my Logi being slowed down. So let's try. It's just a thing I have with not wanting to be. Okay, so armor. Let's swap that with a fair scale plate. What's the best I could get on there? Really? I can fit a complex? Incredible. So that just... Let's look at what that costs. Okay, I restocked that by 1 by accident. That's okay. Actually, let's get rid of that for a second. Just the 2 most important tools I don't want to skimp on. What does that cost? 45k. That's really pretty decent if all I care about is having awesome rep tools and awesome uplinks. And let's put that back. And what else can we fit on here? I can still fit another advanced. Incredible. Okay. and I've just swapped out a couple of the crappy modules. And yeah, groovy. At the same general thing. So it's costing me what an advanced suit cost me, but I'm fielding some great equipment, and just ditched the crappy modules that were holding me back. So this would be my go-to min logi suit if I wanted to save money. You know, to be honest, I probably won't use this suit that often, but here's my proto-logis right there. Just for comparison. Huh. Yeah, I just love having all these options. I could do something here, but oh yeah, so let's say I'm not spec'd into min whatever. This was always had a stupid sidearm, so we could take that. This is my final example. And like I could put a submachine gun on there, so I get the bonus from the suit. It doesn't matter. What is that? Advanced? I can't remember what's what. Well, let's just put a basic on there. Yeah, and I could finally have a sidearm that's reaping the benefits of... I suck with flintlock pistols, so... yeah, that's... Oh, man, that's groovy. And then I've just made that little tweak I want for not even for not even 1,000K. I want to look at some of these throw lengths. So here's a regular remote explosive. It's probably the one you're interested in. You guys probably out in a lot of suits. Let's check the throw length. You guys can see it's barely anything. See, this is at normal movement speed. It almost lands at my feet. So I have to really be careful with that. Let's get a scan out for these guys. Now here's the packed remote explosive. You guys can see that thing's got some range, and this is gonna be the go-to remote explosive you use when you want something AB. So this might become my new dominant remote explosive, and I hope you found my long ass self-indulgent fitting video at least mildly interesting. And until next time, Dusties, I will see you Starside.